Hey everybody, welcome back to Cedar Creek Homestead. This is Josie and Cheyenne's here with me, and we're just finished a recipe that we're gonna put up this evening, and this recipe we'll put up for tomorrow. Pardon us wearing the same clothes, but we needed to really get 2 videos out because tomorrow the Gore Pirates are going to the state championship in Edmond, Oklahoma, and so there'll be no way for us to get a video up. It's a busy day tomorrow. We're supposed to have the Christmas parade at 11, and then have festivities going at the park after that, and then on to watch the Gore Pirates fight for the state championship. And so tomorrow's a busy day. I know that's funny because I've been talking about, you know, keeping your schedule simple for Christmas, and here I am with a busy day. And this is just a bar cookie recipe for you. This will be one of the things that we enjoy putting in our neighborhood cookie packages that we like to give to those around us. And this is a white chocolate lemon bar. It's really easy and it's good, and you don't need you can just cut it into small squares. It goes a long way. And we're going to start by preparing a 9x13 pan. Just spray it with cooking spray, and that's what I've got over there. And then we'll continue on with the recipe. And pardon me, I've got bowls and stuff scattered everywhere. So the first thing we're going to do is heat that oven to 350 degrees. And I am going to put, without spilling it, pardon that's my oven, I'm going to put half a cup of lemon juice in this bowl. To that, I'm going to add 1 can of sweetened condensed milk.
That looks like syrup.
Slow goes it. Could you pour that for me, please? And then this recipe calls for lemon peel as well. I'm not going to put lemon peel in mine. So I'm going to get the sweetened condensed milk in there. And then you're going to need a bag of chocolate chips. Now this bag is a 12-ounce bag, and you want to reserve back a 1/3 of a cup and a 1/4 of a cup out of this bag, and then you're going to pour the rest of the bag into the lemon juice and the sweetened condensed milk, and you're just going to let that start cooking, so to speak. That lemon juice is going to start melting this white chocolate and making this wonderful little concoction that you're going to put in here. And we're going to set that off to the side. And then into another bowl,
Never saw nothing like it.
we're going to beat butter. To a bowl, I'm going to put 2/3 of a cup of butter. Softened. You don't want it melted, but you do want it softened. Now to the butter, we're going to add 1 cup of light brown sugar packed, and we're going to mix the butter and the brown sugar together. We're going to cream it. I'll be back when I get this done. Now to this butter and sugar mixture, we're going to add our other ingredients. We're going to add 1.5 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. To that, we're going to add 1.5 cups of oatmeal. And we're going to add a teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we're going to blend this all together. Once that's all incorporated, you want to set aside 1.5 cups of this oat mixture. To use later. Now to this remaining mixture, we're going to add 1 egg. Now, as you can see, this mixture is crumbling, and what we're going to do is pour this onto the bottom of our prepared 9x13 pan. And we're just going to gently press that down. This is a crust, the base. Now this recipe calls for nuts, and Cheyenne's not a fan, so we're not putting nuts in these. But if you want to include nuts, you're more than welcome to. And it calls for 3/4 of a cup of toasted pecans, pecan pieces. And we just get that pressed down into this pan. And the best tool that I have found is my hands. So we've got that all pressed down. Now, the next step is our lemon mixture. We want to stir this to combine. Remember that lemon has been melting those chocolate chips. Now they're not going to be totally melted. It's not, you know, you're still going to have some chunks of chips, see? And all you're going to do is you're going to put this on the bottom or on top of your of the oatmeal crust. Hope I'm moving those bowls out of your way so that you can see. And you're just going to gently smear this on here to top that crust. Try to do it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to do it, you know, pretty evenly. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is your reserved oat mixture and your reserved 1/3 cup of chocolate of white chips. You're going to stir together. And you're just going to sprinkle that on top. And then you're going to sprinkle that on top of this lemon layer. Making sure that you've got it pretty good coverage, and then just lightly pat it down. Don't smush it, but lightly pat it down. Okay. And then this is going to bake in a 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes. And when it comes out, sprinkle the top of it with your reserved 1/4 cup of chocolate chips and let it set. Then you'll be able to cut it into bars when it's cooled. And like I said, this is really good, really delicious, but really rich. So you don't want to cut it in great big bars. Just, you know, small bars, enough to look really pretty in a neighborhood cookie tray. So I'll put this in the oven, and when it's done, I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. The white chocolate lemon bars have come out of the oven, and you can see some of the chocolate chips that were left in the batter and the oat topping. They have not melted, and that's fine. And then we're going to sprinkle more that 1/4 of a cup of reserved chocolate chips or white chocolate chips on there. And now you're welcome to melt these and drizzle it on in a really pretty pattern, but we're just going to do it like this, and we'll let this continue to cool. And I hope you like this recipe. This is white chocolate lemon bars, and They're really tasty, and they make a good presentation in your cookie baskets or trays that you make for others for Christmas. Alrighty, this is Josie, guys. I love you. I really do. Keep looking well to the ways of your household, and until next time, we're gone.